Hello and welcome back to Syria in Broken Sword. We rescued a toilet brush last episode. Very important. Incredibly important. And now Ultar has a problem with his vehicle. And we need to find something. And I can't quite remember what's wrong with it. So we might actually already have the item.
Most splendid and adventurous client.
And I can't ask him, so we need to...
There you, most splendid, good sir.
Most splendid. Let's read. In an ancient cavern, we already had that. We had the Marib thing. Well, I don't want to have a hint because that's stupid. But my guess would be we could maybe ask Dwayne to fix the car. Who's gone around back?
Hi there, Dwayne.
Let's see.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
Can't say anything about this.
What does this toilet chain mean to you? It means that somewhere somebody can't flush the toilet.
True. Absolutely true.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne. Count on it, George.
I think I have to. You hide all, but his taxi's fan belt is broken. There we go. We didn't even need a hint. Fan belt. You can do something about it.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
Are you building a bathroom in easy installments?
Yes. Yes.
So long, Nijo.
Poodle peep, sir.
Poodle peep. I actually never heard that. A fan belt.
Hello again, Pearl.
Do you have a belt on you?
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
What do you think of this toilet chain?
My, but you're a strange one, George.
Yes, I am.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger. I mean, the belt of the rifle? I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't really want to lug the rifle around with me.
Oh. Okay. There is nobody we could... ask about this. I'm not seeing anything. And I can't use that on the car. Can I? No. I could use it on Ultar, but that would be the same as talking to him about it.
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
Absolutely.
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
You got brush back so you could steal chain? You're sure strange cookie, mister, yes?
God damn it. George doesn't have a belt on him. Maybe I missed something up there. The manager went away for cleaning the brush, as it was all greasy from the kebab, I guess. Let's take the toilet keys again and go into the toilet. Honestly, I would just leave it open and put the keys on the desk.
The door was locked. I'd need the key to get in.
That's... Stay the fuck there, George. Stay the fuck there. Oh, we could use that. And there's another key on it. Oh, that's good. And I'll give it to me. Let's go. We missed that. Completely missed that thing. I know, you leave the keys at the desk. How did I miss this? I was thinking last episode when we opened the door, why the hell does that thing have two keys? But there we go. And the only reason we did have a look at the menu where we can get the hints is because it said that it's the fan belt that is broken. I believe we can now use the hand towel with Ultar, who then installs that into the car. Maybe Dwayne does it, because Ultar doesn't have a clue.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
Is this any use to you?
My friend, the very thing, yes.
Like, he always has a hand towel.
The towel from me, cut it in two lengthways, and gave me half back. With his half, he did the kind of fan belt replacement that's normally done with stockings.
Now, if I knot the ends together, so... Serviceable, yes? Very serviceable indeed.
Stockings might work on a Bentley, but on a truck, the coarse toweling did the job nicely.
Come along, my friend. You want to see the bull's head? Yes?
Yes. And look at that, we could have just spent like 8 minutes going around, back into the toilet, and seeing that thing in the last episode. And would have ended the episode being on Bull's Head Hill. Oh well. Later that afternoon. It's like he took ages to walk up there. Maybe he did. Okay, sure. Let's take the branch, I guess, because we can. Oh, we need to climb down the crack? Indeed. What? What's the problem?
Centuries of hot days and cold nights had opened a crack in the cliff edge.
Yeah?
Deep into the living rock.
Yeah? And how about you go down? Yeah. He's going right back up. I can't even go anywhere.
I'd damaged that tree enough for one day.
Okay, and we put the chain on. No. We use the torn towel. No. Oh. No. Damn it! What did I miss? It's that one.
A young tree grew at the edge of the drop.
Why do you climb back out? Did I just click out of the window? I did. I did click out of the window. Ah. There we go. Maybe there is... No. No. We can... Even if we were to walk there, there's nothing. Oh, this is so weird. I hear the whistling of the wind in the game, and then suddenly the wind outside, because it's a little bit stormy outside. Just went. Do I combine these?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Why wouldn't you climb down, Mr. Stobart? What is your problem? Are you maybe afraid to fall down? Don't be. Oh.
With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot.
And for what? Oh.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
It's not like it is going to hold your weight, mate. Like,
Well,
not even
really
remotely.
safe. But I had no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
Oh, you didn't even consider getting your money from the bank. Oh, you could have just gone down there without that thing. And up, but for that, all that matters. Oh, there's a hole. Surely, this has to fit there. Doesn't make sense, but let's do it. There's probably some mechanism in there. Yeah.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in there.
But what choice did you have?
There was something in there. A metal ring. As wide as my hand.
And that you can pull on. How about you pull?
I took a firm hold of the ring.
Go.
And pulled. Whoa there!
Nice. Folks, we're making progress. And apparently we left the flashlight with the guys in Lockman.
Without explosives or a pickaxe, there wasn't a whole bundle I could do to the brickwork.
I didn't say you should.
Around the corner, I found the corpse.
Indiana Jones! It belongs in a museum.
Oh my God. Klausner? Large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again. Oh man, no! The door had slammed shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
Well, he should be stinky though. Just a little bit.
Okay, all right.
He has
Hey.
some sort of pouch.
What's this? I'd found some kind of lens.
Oh,
a very
nice.
old lens made from a very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time, not a crystal ball.
That's a very strange lens. Looks more like a prisma. Prism. This looks like a map of Britain. Almost.
I couldn't take the inscription with me, and I didn't have a notebook or a camera to record it. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it.
And then you forget.
In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. Okay. That would have to do.
Okay. Let's have a look at the statue. I wonder what he's holding. Is it like a water pouch? It's not like George, our good George here.
To do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it.
That our good George here completely did not think about taking water with him. Obviously. Probably. No. There's nothing else. What else do you have?
Without getting too close, I couldn't see any marks of violence, apart from his fingertips being scraped raw, and that seemed self-inflicted. Klausner had been pretty smart to get this far, but he was still dead. I'd searched Klausner once and knew that the lens was the only thing he'd been carrying. No portable phone, no demolition charges, no 5-course meal. You'd think international conspirators would go around better equipped.
You know that full spec on you too, right?
Up on the wall was an inscription, partially eroded by the ages. Something, in occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. The Latin was clear enough, but what did it mean? The mount's opening. It must be Ultar. My God.
No.
If he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar! Don't come in! It's a trap! Stay where you are!
It's not Ultar.
You!
Hello, Mr. Stobart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot you would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here. But unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Oh no.
It sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobart.
Not to mention that even if he took cover behind that, he could just walk up. And there is no chance.
Where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
Inside. So this is saying the truth or lie? We're telling the truth.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about.
Yes.
Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
Nope.
No, nothing.
So, why is this location important? What did the Templars hide here if not an artifact?
Well, there was something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin. Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart? What did it say?
In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies.
Okay.
Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you gonna do?
I regret that we must end this here and now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Ultar?
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobart, a rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Yeah. Well, what the heck? It was a long way down. Below, I could see Ultar's truck.
Well, we do know that this is a possibility now. Give me gun. You died. Wait, what is continue? We're back here. Okay, so idea. We are doing another thing. We're doing the
Okay, let's get this over with.
Took me too long. The idea I'm having is we're doing a Indiana Jones thing. With the chain. Maybe not. Wait, what do we have of that? Or do we just need to be quick about it? And run down? Do that? Because we're not getting the... Well, okay, I'll take that. I would have liked it with the chain and pull the gun. But I'll take that.
Luckily, the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
Really?
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, Sean.
The order things.
Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
Absolutely did. Well, let's just have a look at the...
Take another look at the manuscript.
Yeah. Because... now we have the chalice. We have a lens. We did that already. Now, we found that. This is a lens. We have to go back to Spain now.
That's the face of the statue I saw at the bull's head.
Yeah.
There's a woman looking at her but the reflection...
And we know that this is the lens.
scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. And that's not a crystal ball. It's the lens I found in Marib. Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
I do have a...
I brought you a present from Syria.
Oh, George, you shouldn't have bothered. What is it?
This.
A necklace. It's rather heavy.
Ethnic craftsmanship at its most rustic.
Of course, I love it.
You do?
It will always remind me of you.
Seriously? What could we have done with that? Just okay.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
Wow. This okay. Oh boy. Get a room already. Well, we kind of have one. Well, all right. Lead the assassin to a Templar artifact in Syria. All right. I have a feeling like we should be going back to Spain. Maybe? No, we cannot. We can't. Okay. Okay. Oh! Yes, yes, yes. Of course. Oh, he's back. I have an idea. There was the script that we had from the statue where we looked through. And maybe we can use that with the scroll.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove. Hey! A Knight Templar burning at the stake, and a date. Let me see. MCCC XIV.
1314.
1314.
Yeah, but we've established that already, didn't we? Kind of, sort of.
Excuse me, Father.
Maybe you know something about 1314.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
Did you know that the center window conceals an image of a man burning at the stake?
The Burning Man?
What, you knew?
That there was a hidden image? No. But the church has a reputation for being haunted.
No boy.
Many times, people have claimed to have seen a burning man in the window. But when others they look, there is nothing. Perhaps the light has to be just so for the figure to appear.
Yes.
Yeah, or maybe you need a special lens.
Which is the same thing, by the way.
You
Mr.
must
Stobart.
be proud to have such an incredible collection of stained glass.
Pride is a sin, monsieur. But it is hard not to marvel when the light shines through them. It is a fine example of the artisan's genius.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place if that is your interest. Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Ah, oui. Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
I guess so. I never thought of it like that. Have you seen this man before?
No, I have never seen him before.
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know, it is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
seeing that he did a good job on the candlestick, why not?
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay, thanks.
Damn, it's already blinking.
Hello again, Father. Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wool tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Which? What?
Boy, what a shine you got on this.
Merci. It is all in the wrist action.
Okay.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
In the corner. In the far corner. Would that be this?
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it, but the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
But we could at least, get the references without, pulling up the Bible online. Not that I can even remember what he said.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
Well...
Boy!
Merci.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I would have expected that we could talk to the priest about the passages of the Bible. But apparently we cannot.
Okay, let's have another look at those references. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me.
What if we are going to talk to, say, either Nico or Lobino? He probably doesn't know.
You're back.
Oui, I have returned.
Hello again.
Hello again, monsieur.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
No, I am not just drinking wine. I am undercover.
I must be missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent, wine-guzzling police officer.
You've got me convinced.
Merci. But in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve honed. I am drawn tight, ready to pounce. Dang!
Who or what were you planning to pizzang on?
You must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, I am on the trail of Sieur Jacques.
Who?
Sieur Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city. He pops up here, he pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck? That damned elusive Sieur Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
That's a
Merci.
poem.
I was up half the night writing that.
Wow.
Who is this Sieur Jacques character anyway?
Ah, if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour. But he is cunning. To despoil the sewers of our fair city, he has committed many deceptions. He has pretended to be a police officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
Uh-oh.
He has pretended to be a jongleur
Wow, is that the time?
and an American tourist.
Who could that be?
What nationality are you, monsieur?
Canadian. Well, gotta go now. See ya. Well, it's not everyone who can say they started an urban myth.
Sieur Jacques. Curious. Okay, let's go to Mr. Lubino. You could have a look at the chalice, you could have a look at, or well, at least think it with us.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes, what is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In occidenta cita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
And I said it. I said it's Britain. It looked like it.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Oh, interesting. Another place we could go
Can you tell me
to.
any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
What do you make of this cup, Andre?
It's a 14th century communion vessel. Spanish, probably.
You sure know your onions. Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
He sure does. But no mention of the Bible references. So can we go to the excavation side of that? Now that we know of it? S'il te plaît, faut me... Black paint. Painter.
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions. What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too?
Perhaps...
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
Well, he just got that right.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
right. Tell you what, though. I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
Okay.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
I guess.
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Be seeing
Oh boy.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Now the question is though, was it before or after? He's probably not letting us down. Oh, he couldn't care less actually. He said he's indifferent. Oh. Right.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
the guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Yep.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy, I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Really?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there. There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door's locked, monsieur.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
A warmer room, maybe? So, he's obviously not gonna let us in.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Hi, Nico?
George, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
George, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did? Well, this is my voice saying don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
How rude. So, fun fact. He's hired for a job. He's going paid for a job. He's not doing the job. How about we do that? Let's take the paint pot and, you know, do that.
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah!
Hi, it's me again.
What now? A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
The painter didn't seem to regard the painting as too important. Not as important as a cigarette break, anyway. A well-used wheelbarrow was sitting by the rubble-filled dumpster.
Okay, wait, okay, this is just for getting the stuff out. Okay.
Hi, it's me again.
How could we get to the paint?
What now?
Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him?
We never said that you could get the name by looking at him.
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
I have a red nose.
Imagine.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Railing.
I couldn't climb over.
Nor would you need to.
I didn't think that the guard would just let me waltz past. Besides, I had a hunch that door was locked. Yep, that was definitely debris. I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks.
Yeah, but maybe you could get it to go up.
Hi again.
What is it?
Oh, the toilet. Nice.
Trying to get into a locked washroom. I had the strongest feeling of déjà vu.
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Surely that is also the key to the door.
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
I kind of didn't want to do that.
I need to use...
Again?
I have this problem.
Never.
He's probably not going to let us go, though.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Can I please click there? Thank you very much. I, however, have an idea. We're going to clone the key. Press it in the soap, mate!
I didn't want to use that unless I really had to. That is not a good idea.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. But what about soap? No. Now all of a sudden I can take the soap. Okay. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. Can I please... Sorry? Thank you. Nope. I want to make an imprint.
I made an impression of the big key in the cake of soap.
Then we put that in there.
I carefully sprinkled the plaster into the soap mold I'd made of the key.
Yeah, try it.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal.
But
Again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
how about we dip our cloth into the paint? I reckon.
Monsieur,
I just wondered.
go with my keys.
Oh no, why not? Oh wait. Wait, we have like wait. Okay. I thought he'd just take them. Oh, it's not. Oh.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Oh, I thought we had to use the yellow.
Maybe not.
Right. Then again, the paint looks darker. Maybe we can dip the cloth in there.
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man.
Pah. Okay, how to get him?
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
I made this key out of plaster.
How thrilling! How clever! How pointless.
You think
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
we are doing mind games, my friend? Mind games.
Hi again.
What is
I
Let's
need you.
go
Okay.
back in there.
I
Yeah. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Give me the key.
Au revoir.
Maybe there's something.
The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it.
Cool.
I didn't want any coal.
But no.
Capacious as my pockets were, I didn't figure I could cram a shovel in them.
Oh yes, you can. You can put a frickin'. I'm not gonna. I'm
wasn't that
fine.
interested in what might go into a restroom's garbage to investigate. Even a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause. I could have climbed onto the sink, prized the ventilator cover loose, wedged myself into the tiny hole, smashed the far cover out, and plunged headfirst into the next room. Or I could just go through the door like a sane person.
Yeah, but what's the fun in that? So...
That is not a good idea.
You'd think that, but it's mind games, my friend. Mind games.
No.
I mean, this is metal and this isn't. So I guess... just going back to the pasta for this doesn't make any sense.
Hi again.
What is it?
Hey, smart. Why don't I just tell him that I'm trying to break into the excavation?
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
Look, a tissue stained with grease paint.
Ah, just what I've always wanted. If you give me that, you can enter through the door.
Really?
Of course not. What would I want with an old tissue?
Well...
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Fun fact, the guy said...
Hey, monsieur.
He said, yeah, shut up.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
I'm not quite sure whether or not we have everything we need for doing this. Like, he was afraid with the tissue next to him.
Hi, it's me again.
What now? A greasy tissue. Or there'll be a conf...
Yeah, that's the whole point of it. Commit. I can't leave. I cannot leave, so I surely have to have everything that I need for advancing here.
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
He's very territorial. How about we smack you?
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane.
That's not good.
A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing.
He was quite a bit. And now he's a painter. He didn't care about these things and that. What did he ask you then?
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Have you seen this man before?
Yes.
Yeah, but we did not go into the... But need to have to distract him somehow.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
don't you?
Hello, Nico. It's me.
What do you want?
Nothing.
Some ideas.
Oh, okay.
You're the man on the spud, Josh. I can't hold your hand all of the time. Au revoir.
I wouldn't mind if you held it at least some of the time.
Okay.
Hi again.
What is it?
I've got a red nose.
Oh.
Oh.
Have you seen this man before?
Oh.
You have.
No.
Have you seen...
Oh.
You have.
No.
Not convincing.
I thought better of showing him the chalice. He might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Oui. You have...
A sudden urge to sing. Care to join me?
No. No singing in here.
Do you recognize this name?
No.
I was gonna have to get rid of this thing. It was dead.
Oh. Too bad.
This gadget is a sewer key.
So it is.
So it is.
I've got a red nose.
Oh.
I need to use the,
Again?
I have...
Never.
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Ugh, I'm such an idiot. I was thinking I had the inventory open. Bloody hell.
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this...
Never mind. Here's the key.
Talk to you...
Au revoir, monsieur.
I didn't want to use that.
Yeah, we already had that. What does it say when I go to hints? I'm at a fragile plaster copy of the excavation key. Yeah. I mean, I could just do this.
No. Trouble was, it looked like
Yeah.
plaster and not metal. No way. Maybe not.
Yeah.
A huge pile of coal lay in the corner to fuel the boiler. Real high-tech stuff.
Can we do something with the boiler then? Tissue. Chalice.
A bin stood in the corner. It didn't look like it had been emptied for a while.
Yeah, then that's not an option.
There was a ventilation grill up in the wall. The cold tap's washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink. The shovel used to feed the furnace was stuck into the pile of coal.
I mean, we could just flush it, right? Man. I'm actually out of ideas. We cannot leave there. And we have this. And we're probably going to need paint. To make it at least look like it's metal. Needs to be made convincing enough to substitute for everyone. A lick of paint should do the trick. Well, we already knew that.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
The issue is he doesn't let us use his paint can. And I wouldn't know a way to distract him. At least not long enough.
Hey, monsieur!
Okay.
I should...
He's just too protective of it.
Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Phew.
Gunmetal paint. Interesting.
Yeah, right, isn't it?
Hey, monsieur!
Okay.
I should...
Maybe it comes up now.
Right.
What?
No, it doesn't. Doesn't.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
A well-used wheelbarrow was sitting by the rubble-filled dumpster. A well-used wheelbarrow was sitting by the rubble-filled dumpster.
So again, what was here?
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting.
Cannot leave. And I think at some point I need to distract him by this, but no, maybe get them out by.
Hi, Nico.
Hi, George. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn! We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
That makes much more sense than the guard. Obviously.
Hi, it's me again.
What?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you sure?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers in his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
So do you take it? Do something with it? Yeah, maybe we just dip the tissue in. No? Then we just dip the key in. Can I... the hell? Do we need to polish it? No.
That is not a good idea.
Shut up. I'm always having good ideas. I am the reason you're getting there, Mr. Stobart.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me, and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
What? Abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
Too bad. Okay, let's get the key, go back into the toilet, swap them, because we can't do that in plain sight.
What is... I have... Never...
Oh, that was just lucky. Sometimes it's strange where how you know do certain things. So maybe we just needed to look at something, and then that unlocked the opportunity with the phone call, because that was the third time we were calling Nico.
Quickly and without fuss.
Give him the keys back.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it.
Then throw the keys in here. No! Come on! Maybe in here. In the dumpster. No.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved.
So what's the point in doing what we did when we can't really use it?
The thing felt really... I didn't want. Capacious as my pockets were. I couldn't get...
Yeah.
I figured I'd best not bother Nico again until I'd got...
I cannot go outside. Maybe I could put the key in here, but I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. That's why I thought we could maybe throw the key away. You know?
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the false key. Look, he was bound. After the amount of trouble, I wasn't...
So I'm kind of now stuck in this...
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Oh, I could just throw the key away.
Hey! Don't go with me.
Go get him! Damn it.
I wasn't that interested in what might go into a restroom's garbage to investigate.
What does it say now? but it still feels like plaster. How could we make it not feel like plaster? Oh, he has gloves? I didn't even see. How would you know he has
Yep.
gloves?
That was definitely debris. I couldn't see any.
How would we...
Hi again.
What is it?
I was gonna have to get rid of this thing. It was dead.
Yeah.
Hi again.
What is it?
Look.
If you...
Really?
Of c-
I've got a red.
Oh.
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 Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
I could. Knowing that he has gloves, he would put them on, because it's cold.
I figured I'd best not bother. The doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes, and so on, all empty and all uninteresting.
Can we break the radiator?
A thermostat, the radiator, no wonder it was. A guard stood by a door I guessed led to the excavation. He looked pretty pompous. Well, not so much pretty, just pompous.
Can't go... What could be a reason for him putting the gloves on, apart from turning down the thermostat? I'm fishing in the dark. Is that even a saying, fishing in the dark? Gloves. You might not notice. It's funny that this is further in than this, even though we got the lens from him.
I didn't want any coal. The cold taps washer looked to... The taps were right. There was a ventilation grill. I didn't need to get...
I did. And I'm pretty sure I already said that it's probably this, but I don't know how to change.
A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out. No wonder it was warm.
Yeah, but...
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
I could. Making it cold. What? I don't have anything that would help me in this regard. Or am I just
Hi again.
stupid?
What is it?
Do you recognize this name?
No.
Ugh. There's this, and then there's the thermostat. Examine the thermostat on the wall in the cellar, which I did. I don't get it. About what? I've already talked to him afterwards.
What is it?
No, what? I talked to him afterwards after he come on.
Sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
So that's when he tells us that he has gloves, and then we could just turn this
Au
down.
revoir, monsieur.
I turned the heating off.
Unbelievable. I didn't know. And I examined this. And I never talked to him about this. But I couldn't. Did I examine it and then talk to him? But anyway, now he should get the keys back.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the sun. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
And now we can bother her again. Because we need her to come, I think.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Josh.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
How do they know the number?
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
Hey, you! It's the phone.
Yeah? Who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
So does he?
I have a highly responsible job. Ha! Don't me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, anybody would say, is that a woman? Yeah, I refuse. Okay. Not like she's on the phone at the moment. Yeah, I know I need the key. Just do it. Oh, there it is. That's a spot for the chalice. Like... I mean, it looks like a spot for the chalice.
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Oh! Oh! Nice.
Found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
Okay. No comment?
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
No comment about this? Like she's saying, oh, that must be this church. Well, I guess we could also go to Lobino. And now we have this.
That's the lens I found on Klausner's body in the bull's head. That's the face of the statue. That's the clue that led me to the statue of Baphomet and the reflection in the chalice.
This doesn't help me whatsoever.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, Joe.
Oh, now we go to Spain? Okay. Alright. Well then, and in that case, well, I can only say we decoded an image from an ancient Templar statue. Baphomet's secret. We are again at this spot, and again, we are going to wrap up this episode right here, right now. Remember to like and subscribe, and first and foremost, thank you for watching. I have that backwards. I'm sorry. Well, anyway. Okay, we did have to use a little bit of the game help, which I'm going to switch off again. Because I just couldn't. I thought I had looked at the thermostat, and well, I couldn't talk to the guard about it, strangely. So I think what I did wrong was I just left-clicked, and he was saying he couldn't imagine what he'd do with it. And then at a later point, I right-clicked, and he said it's full up. And after that, I never talked to the guard again. I think that was the key thing. That was the issue. So we're going to save the game real quick. And I bid you farewell until the next episode. Have a good time until then, and bye.